Hey guys, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm actually going to be unboxing an Erin Condren planner and sharing my experience with purchasing as well as setting it up for May's budget. So today's not actually going to be a budgeting video or a cash stuffing. Today's just going to be setting up the budget and then also kind of doing a little review of this. I did get the 2020 planner. It was 50% off, so I got it for $20, and then I used Honey, so I got an additional $10 off of that. So I got the planner for $10. So that's why I wanted to purchase it. To me, $40 was just a little bit too much to spend on a planner, but who knows, maybe after this one that I got for $10, I will want to keep purchasing these. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into the unboxing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and set up May's budget. So I did get a little excited and I already opened the box, but I tried to keep it neat. But I'm gonna go ahead and open it now so you can see kind of what your experience would be. So when you open it up, it is wrapped up and there's this cute little sticker that says, enjoy, and you open it up and you have all of your items in here. The first thing you get is this little postcard, and it just has a little message on it. And I purchased a couple different things. So I got the dual tip markers. So on one end it's a thicker marker, while on the other end it's finer tip. And I got the blue set, the ocean set. My favorite color is blue, so of course I had to go with that. I also did get these stickers with the coupon and everything and discounts. I think these stickers ended up to be like $2 or something, and you get 2 sheets of it. So I just thought that might be a little fun way to start budgeting. I've seen a couple other people on YouTube do this as well. You also get this little label. I guess they're gift labels. So that's cool. And this is the planner. So I customized it. It says Kate in 2020, and I got the one with the stars, and I just decided to do something really simple. I like really simple minimalistic things, so I just wanted something that wasn't going to be too hectic when I looked at. And I did not get the colorful. I actually got the neutral. I just feel like it matched me and my personality a little bit better. While I do love colorful things and rainbows and stuff, I think on a day-to-day basis I kind of prefer those more neutral tones. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything out of its packaging, and I will be back to show you everything. Okay, so first off, here is the little stickers that you get. So they're really pretty. I like that there's some that say like budget, payday, savings, the little money signs and everything. This is really cute. So I'm going to try this for now. I don't know if I'm going to continue incorporating it as the months go on or the paydays go on, you know, with running out of the stickers and stuff. But it is a cute little way of budgeting. If you're someone that needs to like visualize things or likes to have these cute little things, these are really great and they're affordable. I think they might also have a sticker book as well. I just got these sheets to kind of try it out. And here is the markers. So I'm gonna go ahead, and this is just a piece of blank printer paper, just to kind of give a frame of reference of what the markers colors are like. So I'm gonna go ahead and just write down, you know, with each marker, some words. That actually writes really nice. I'm gonna try the fine tip, and I like that the cap will sit on top of each side that you have. That's really nice. Oops. Okay, that's really fine. I really like how fine that is. It's also a nice color. So I'm just gonna go through each color in order. Well, I kind of messed up on this one. I all of a sudden can't can't talk either. Okay, that one's really pretty. I like that like sky blue a lot. And why did I put moving? You know what? I put moving because my neighbors are actually moving right now and I can hear their moving truck. So I put moving. It's so close to money. It's an M-O, and then I just wrote moving. So we're just gonna roll with it. Ooh, this one's really pretty. It's actually kind of like a periwinkle. I would say that my favorite is probably going to be, well, that's a hard one, but probably this one down here at the bottom. Maybe even one of these darker ones. They're really pretty. So that is going to be the markers. Disregard this that says moving, but this is how they look close up. And this is what each of the colors looks like. So it is really pretty. I also like that one a lot. That one's really pretty too. But yeah, so that's what all the markers look like. And now we get into the planner. So I got the silver coil. They also have a couple other different ones. They have a black one, I think a rose gold one, and then a yellow gold one. I think it is $10 extra to change the color of the coil, whereas the silver comes standard. But for me, the silver just matched best with what my design was, so it worked out good that way. And then the back just has the same star design. And if you open it up, then you have this section that says Deluxe Monthly Planner. You can put like a little message here, put your name here, and then you have this little line section. So this is actually really nice. You know, typically when you're doing your budget, you'll kind of use a scratch piece of paper to kind of draft out the budget. That way you can write it really nicely on your actual budget planner. So this is actually really nice to use with an expo marker and kind of draft out the budget. That way you're not wasting paper. That's one thing that I really hated, was wasting paper when I was doing my drafts. And another thing is that these covers, I believe, do pop off. So you can use them on future planners, or you can even like flip it around. So you can put, like the back one here has no lines on it. So you can even make this like your cover and put this one in the back if you wanted to do it that way. You also have a little folder in the back that you can put pages into. You can even put your cash envelopes back here too if you wanted. And there is a couple pages of stickers in here that you can use within the days and planning. I also did get the one with the extra pages at the end. So I have the line pages, which I think it comes standard with the line pages because I only purchased the dotted pages. So I got 40 additional dotted pages, and I really like that it's perforated so that you could just tear it out. That's also really nice. And this one does have January to December of this year, so we're already in May now. So I don't know if I'm going to be like tearing out all of these pages, because there is some, you know, good pages in here that I can reference, that I can use, like this lined piece of paper I can use, and a few other pages in here I can use. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the months that have already passed that I wasn't able to use, but we're going to continue with May for now, and then we'll kind of, I guess I'll just decide what I'm going to do with past months. Maybe I'll keep like the actual month itself in there, and then just take out the extra lined sheets of paper so that way I can use that for notes and stuff like that. So I'm not too sure, but this is what May looks like. So you have a section for birthdays. I might rename that to have something else in here, like maybe a quote or something. You have a dotted section down here, a line section here, and then your monthly goals. You also have a dotted section over here. When you flip the page, you have your month's view. So in the colorful version, like these little accents will be different. They'll be very colorful, all of these little accents up here. The months will be colored, like rainbow and things like that. Well, one, they were sold out of the colorful, so I couldn't even get it if I wanted to get it. But two, I think that with the way that I designed my cover page, the neutral just kind of matched a little bit better than the colorful would have. So this is May, and then you have, after that, you have a few lined pages. So this is where you could really do like your budgeting and things like that. And then it just goes directly into June. So it's really nice. It is pretty thick. So that's why I was thinking about maybe tearing out the past month's pages, just because it is so thick and that would relieve a lot of the bulk of the planner. but it's really nice. I really like the writing in here. So this is the 2019 to 2020 version. They are coming out with the 2020 to 2021 version, which is why this one was on sale. But I'm fine with doing this. I mean, we're not halfway into the year yet. We just finished our 4th month. So we're now just starting our 5th month. So I've got, you know, quite a few months left with the planner, and that kind of gives me an idea, like, because I spent so little, I spent, you know, like a quarter of the price on this planner. I feel good about it. I'm able to see if I'm actually going to use it, if I'm going to utilize it, and then decide if I want to purchase the 2021 and kind of go from there. So this is a great way to kind of just see how the system is actually even going to work for me. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is set up my month, and I will be back once I've got everything set up to kind of show what I did, how I did it, what my thought process was. Okay, so I just completed personalizing the planner. I wasn't too sure on everything to do to personalize it, so I didn't do a whole lot of personalization just yet. So I left this whole page blank. I left the birthday section blank, the little dotted down here, and this. I was actually thinking about making this like quarantine to-dos since we're kind of like on lockdown right now. But I did do monthly goals, and they're just pretty basic and simple monthly goals that I can think of off the top of my head. So one of them would just be to complete all the assignments that I have in the current class that I'm in. Another one would be to budget every week. So whether I get a paycheck or not, but kind of budget if I'm going to be needing to taking from savings or what I'm going to be doing with everything. And then pay all my bills on time. This is definitely a big one because without having that paycheck come in, the uncertainty of like if I'm going to be able to pay my bills on time is really high right now. So I want to try really hard to be able to pay my bills on time and not have to defer them or do their, you know, relief that they're doing for COVID-19. I only want to do that if I absolutely have to do that. So for my month's goal is to let it not come to that. And I also want to take a walk every day. I think it's really good for mental health and physical health to take a walk every single day, at least a walk. I have hills where I live, so it's kind of like a hike, if you will. I prefer hiking than walking. And then I did set up half of my month at least. I wrote in all of my bills for the entire month, but I only kind of filled in the first half of the month of like assignments that are due and events going on. Really, there's no events going on. We're in quarantine and we can't do anything. So every day is just home, 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 home. I'm home every single day, which not a problem. You know, during this time, it's nice for a change. I'm actually able to fully focus on school and do my assignments and get things done early or ahead of schedule. So that's really nice. So I wrote down all my bills in the like fine tip. So I did the fine tip for the bills, and then I did my school in a different color. And I did like the assignments that are due, and then I put a little dot for every day that I have class. I mean, it's online, so I have class every single day that I want to have class. So I just decided to just do a dot for every single day just to remind myself that I do in fact have, you know, assignments waiting for me, class waiting for me, discussion boards waiting for me, so I can get to that. I mean, I'm definitely going to be a lot more active online in school because I have so much free time now, especially with not working. I already had a lot of free time with working from home and being on this lockdown. Now I'm not even working from home, and so I just have so much time. And then we are moving, so then I did, you know, the days in here of the scheduling. So this is the day that our lease starts in our new apartment. This is the day we're actually moving into the new apartment. And then this is the last day we have at the old apartment. So we have an entire week to clean out the apartment and really deep clean it and everything. And I will say, if there's any one thing that I don't like about this planner, is I thought the paper was going to be thicker. I mean, it is pretty thick already. Like, it's pretty thick for a planner. Most planners are not this thick. They're just as thick as printer paper. So this is not as thick as cardstock, but thicker than printer paper. But I purchased the Erin Condren markers. I purchased her markers because I thought that her markers were not going to bleed through the paper, and so that's why I went with hers rather than just getting like a different brand where I can get more markers for cheaper. But they still bleed, so I don't know if you can see that, but they are still bleeding through. So I am a little bit disappointed in that. I didn't think that they were going to bleed. I thought that they were going to be working perfect with the planner since they were her markers. I thought she designed them to work with the planner, but maybe I'm just writing too hard. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Yeah, I don't like that on this note page, like I can see pretty much everything that is written down, especially in the darker colors. I can see everything come through the page. So that means if I were to use this page for a budget and I wrote things down on this, when I go to look at my calendar, I'm then going to be able to see that budget through this, and it's going to make it, you know, harder to look at the month. So I'm gonna have to figure something out about that. It's not the biggest deal, it's really a small issue, but it is something to take into account for if you were, you know, interested in getting a planner. Maybe if you have a heavy hand, maybe try a marker that writes lighter, or maybe don't use markers. That's why I didn't use markers before. But yeah, other than that, the planner is pretty nice. I didn't set up too much of it just because I'm gonna watch some other people's videos on how they set the planner up and how they use it, and I'm gonna kind of go from there. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the months that have already passed. Maybe I'll fill in like, you know, maybe I'll fill in like just like the months of like what went on that month. Not too sure about that. But it is a really nice planner. The pages are pretty thick than a regular planner, so at least with a pen, hopefully it won't bleed. I mean, I do like all of the pages that you have for taking notes. This is really nice, and this should last the entire year for all of the budget planning altogether. So yeah, if you like this video, definitely do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.